Physical is a song by pop singer Olivia Newton-John, released in September 1981. The song was an immediate success, shipping 2 million copies in the United States, being certified platinum, and spending 10 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, ultimately becoming Newton-John's biggest American hit. The song reached #7 on the UK chart in November. The song was nominated for the Grammy Award for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance, and won the Billboard Award for Top Pop Single. Physical went on to become the biggest-selling single of the entire decade in the US. The song was written by Steve Kipner and Terry Shattuck, and produced by Newton-John's longtime collaborator John Ferrer. The songwriters actually wrote the song for a man. He was going to offer it to Rod Stewart, but Olivia grabbed it instead. Contents. Reception. Recorded in early 1981, it first rose to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in America in November 1981, and stayed there for 10 weeks, until near the end of January 1982. In terms of chart placement, it was the most popular single of her career in the US, as well as her final #1 to date. Billboard ranked it as the #1 pop single of 1982, since the chart year for 1982 actually began in November 1981, and it was also the most successful song on the Hot 100 during the entire decade of the 1980s. The famous guitar solo is performed by Toto's guitarist Steve Lukather. Physical was both preceded and followed in the #1 chart position by recordings of the duo Hall & Oates. Private Eyes yielded its top spot to Physical in November 1981, and Physical yielded to I Can't Go For That, No Can Do, the following January. Physical held Waiting for a Girl Like You by Foreigner at #2, off the top of the Hot 100 for 9 weeks, and I Can't Go For That held Foreigner's hit at #2 for the 10th and final week. The single, slightly edgier than she had been known for in the past, such as her songs from Greece and her country pop ballad I Honestly Love You, proved to be immensely popular both in America and in the United Kingdom, despite the fact that the song was censored, and even banned by some radio stations, due to its sexual content. For example, the line, "There's nothing left to talk about unless it's horizontally." In spite of Newton-John's status as the reigning queen of soft rock music at the time, Physical peaked at only #29 on the ACT chart. Its follow-up, the slightly softer-edged Make a Move on Me, found more acceptance at ACT Radio, and went to #6 ACT as well as #5 Pop. The song was a big dance hit, crossed over to the Billboard R&B chart peaking at #28 there, and spawned a music video. In the United Kingdom the single was not nearly as massive a success as in America, but still became a big hit, reaching #7. It also certified silver. Music video. The music video was directed by Brian Grant. Synopsis. The controversial music video that was released to promote the song featured Newton-John in a gym with well-built men in the last half. Some of the scenes have sexual subtext, such as the shower scene, or when Olivia rubs herself on the men. The video featured a lusty Olivia, dressed in a tight leotard, as a gym teacher trying to make several overweight men healthy. She repeatedly tries to make the men lose weight, but her plans fail, and she leaves the room to take a shower. Suddenly, the men work out on their own, and they transform into muscular attractive men. In one part, one muscular man glances at his overweight self. Olivia is shocked when she sees this, and starts to flirt with them. At the end, 2 of the men secretly go out, holding hands, implying they're gay. Olivia is surprised to see this, and so she and one of the overweight men played tennis. The gym setting may have been partly an attempt to divert attention from the overt sexual connotations of the term physical. This was further emphasized by the twist comedy ending of the video, when the transformed men who are now oblivious to Newton-John's advances are ultimately revealed to be gay. This was also a source of controversy. MTV frequently cut the ending when it aired the video, and the sometimes sensuous nature of the video also led to it being banned outright by some broadcasters in Canada and the United Kingdom. Reception. The Olivia Physical video, where Physical music video was included, won a Grammy Award for Video of the Year in 1983. The video was featured on Pop-Up Video on VH1, and was the first video to air on Beavis and Butt-Head, on which they changed the channel to I Wanna Be Sedated by the Ramones. Legacy. Billboard ranked the song at #6 on its all-time Top 100 and #1 on Top 50 Sexiest Songs of All Time. The revamped bossa nova version of the song was released on the 2002 Olivia duet album, 2. As a bonus track, this version replaces the original in latest tours of Newton-John. A Newton-John duet with Jane Lynch was displayed in the episode Bad Reputation of the television series Glee. Most recently, in 2010, Matthew Wilkening of AOL Radio ranked the song at #39 on the list of the 100 worst songs ever, stating that an entire generation's leg-warmed, pastel spandex shame is laid bare in just under 4 minutes. The instrumental version of the song featured in a 1984 advert for the Talbot Samba car on British television. Cultural references. When Olivia appeared in an episode of the Ellen DeGeneres show, Ellen offered her a drink of fizzy-cola in a play on the term physical. The song was featured in an episode of The Simpsons called Homer and Ned's Hail Mary Pass, in the 1980 Super Bowl halftime show.